Don't mind the microphone. It's all for security purposes. Now, Mr. Clawmaster, tell me, why do you want to join Vshojo?
Alright everyone, hello, this is Clawmaster using the good mic, and welcome to the first episode of Behind the Scenes with Clawmaster. This series is to showcase my thought process in terms of what goes behind the scenes in making these videos and skits for my YouTube channel. Given the fact that, yes, before you saw this video there is a face reveal, so sorry in advance if you skid past it. But yeah, just want to give my overall thought on the video I made. So this was my Vshojo audition, and at the time of making this audition, I did not have much in terms of like VTuber streams or videos. So like I had to use whatever I had. Sorry, microphone users, I just hit the microphone. But I had to use what I had, so basically it was just my VTubing, like I think less than a month of footage, on top of stuff I've done before in real life when it comes to skits or when it comes to events and whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of the whole reason why it had to be that way. But I do want to go over some things and actually show like some behind the scenes footage I've yet to show everyone as well when it comes to other takes that I did not work out. So I guess we can start, as we can see in the background here. Let me go ahead and just restart from the beginning. So this whole idea kind of started out in terms of like I wanted to do some sort of integration scene with myself somehow. So I ended up, having a green screen behind me of my real self, interviewing my VTuber self, and like trying to like see, why do I need, can I get into Vshojo? Like, what is the whole reason and whatnot? So that's kind of the direction I took it when it came to making this video. And yeah, no, it definitely worked out for me. From the amount of views that it's been getting on YouTube, it's very satisfying. It's very gratifying, the fact that it worked. So yeah, a lot of this was behind the green screen, and I couldn't make it less obvious. I was using a road mic, so that's kind of how it is. But I wanted to go back real quick and just kind of explain. So okay, these guys to the left and right is me with the fruit the fruit necklace I decided to kind of throw in at the second, which are going to be basically my bodyguards. Yeah, I was originally going to have one like this already recorded, but to have another one also recorded in a different aspect, different movements. I didn't made it work. I can't remember exactly why, the whole reason was for that. Other than the fact that I have some issue with the green screen and bringing them in After Effects, so I ended up using the same position, just mirrored it so that it looks like two bodyguards are there, and when realistically it's just me, one on the side.
Now, Mr. Clawmaster, tell me, why do you want to join Vshojo?
So yeah, this whole bit was like, I think, a perfect way to introduce, what I can do, what I can put together in this short span of YouTube that I had, among other things I had done before in real life. And what was it? I think that using the the Jackass theme just right into it, I think would make the most perfect sense in my mind in making this video.
It's a good fit, and I believe I would be a great fit for the company and for everyone involved.
Fellas, can you give us a minute?
And then it wasn't the most smooth transition, honestly, when I made that. But hey, two bodyguards leave, I leave at the same time, same movements.
Tell me really, why do you want to join Vshojo?
and obviously this is like
Okay, guys. We need
straight out of Inside Out 2. Like I just saw the movie at the time, and I was like, I'm going to just copy this idea.
I got some good ideas.
What can I do with my VTuber model
Good old true
that has some sort of ideas to make it like I have several thoughts? It's like, oh right, Inside Out 2. Okay.
to take over Vshojo and everything with it, and also become Iron Man.
That was the worst answer you can give. All right, you're on your own. I'm getting out of here. Obviously, I had to throw in a Simpsons joke. Like, I want, like, it doesn't make sense if you really think about it in terms of like, okay, hang on, the Inside Out people, hang on, the Inside Out people are, like they wouldn't be all be of them leaving, rather than just the one. But I really want to throw in a Simpsons joke in there about the brain moving. So I really wanted to do that. So hey, I wanted that. But other than that, a lot of these other footage is me in real life. Like I've done charity work. I've participated in a cosplay wrestling federation panel. I used to podcast like back in the day, like before I moved out to LA. So, yeah, a lot of this other IRL footage is like me doing other things throughout my streaming career, quote unquote. But yeah, so.
I'm gonna cut to the bullshit. Tell me really, why do you want to join Vshojo?
Yeah, I like this idea of like being really serious, having the guards walk away and just be like, all right, let me cut through this bullshit. Let me exactly tell you what I really want to tell you. A little good cop, bad cop type of deal. I like the fact that I'm using. So it's obviously, look, the funny thing about this is like, let me go back and hang on. Where is it? The funny thing is like, yes, this is pretty much the exact thing. I just cut this out from the screenshot and posted it on in Adobe Premiere Pro, and made it work. It's exactly one for one. You literally have depressed, anger. I forgot what the purple one was. I think the purple one was like I think it was I forgot. The purple one was something. Oh, bashful, shy. Yeah. And then behind that, for those who have keen eyes, this is the Skullgirls stage, the Lab Zero stage in the game. So I just used that as a background and just moved it over so that you have a different location when it gets to intrusive thoughts, even though intrusive thoughts is not an emotion. Well, someone who posted that in my comments, it's like, it's not an emotion. It's like, yeah, I know.
No worries. To take over Vshojo and everything with it, and also become Iron Man.
So yeah, like that line was just on the fly. I was trying to figure out, like what exactly am I gonna say here. So it's like to take over Vshojo and everything, and to turn into Iron Man. Which is funny because my model is basically just anime Dragon Boy Iron Man. So yeah, that's pretty much it's pretty much like in terms of like what the whole skit was about for the audition. Given it was only like 2 minutes to make it, 2 minutes in total in time to have it submitted. Obviously, if you're seeing this, I am not in Vshojo, so I didn't make it in, but it was a lot of fun making it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pause this and show you some behind the scenes footage of other things that I did. Okay, so these are the green screen recordings I did of myself, and some of this like did not make the cut, or some of it did.
All right. Okay. Vshojo audition, take 1.
Taking a cue from my film classes I've been taking.
sure that everything is recorded, and it is for this interview. Thank you for taking the time. Now tell me, why do you want to join Vshojo?
And then I stop here, I pause, do the look around.
You guys, give me a minute. Okay. Listen, what's the real reason why you want to join Vshojo?
And I noticed I kind of messed up there. And I was just like, fuck, I gotta do it again.
I think you're ready.
Yeah. So like this take, I think I did several times. Grab it. I forgot to grab the paperwork.
Right. Vshojo audition, take 2. All right. Hope you don't mind the microphone. Everything has been recorded, security purposes.
And I did some ad lib in here, I believe, like when it comes to some of these takes.
Master, why do you think you should join Vshojo?
Yeah, and a lot of this, is just like
Can you give us a second?
taking several takes, just seeing which ones are good. Something that as I was editing this video, like I definitely was making sure that whatever take I did was the best one out of all of them I did. Now, given the fact I'm not an actor by any means, but what was it?
Looks like you're ready.
Let's see. So
Let's get to work.
yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. She kind of like go in different takes, but like there are definitely times where I flubbed up.
All right. Vshojo audition, take 3.
I think I flubbed up on this one.
Oh wait, hang on. I need to see myself.
Yeah, but I didn't see myself. I had the direction going in the other direction.
Audition, take 4.
What did I mess up on this one? I think it was the framing.
Hope you don't mind the microphone. Just make sure that everything is recorded.
Oh, that's like
Gian, quiet on set, Gian.
that's right. My cat was was meowing at me when I was doing this.
Vshojo audition.
So I had to stop, and I was like, all right, I gotta give him food or take him out.
Hope you don't mind the microphone. Everything needs to be recorded. Well, Mr. Clawmaster, it says here that you're the one joining Vshojo. Why exactly?
Yeah.
Fellas, can you give us a second here?
Yeah. So again, to kind of I forget how many takes I did of this. Honestly,
I'm gonna cut to the bullshit.
I want to say like at least 10.
Why exactly do you want to join Vshojo? Cut it out, you guys.
That's funny.
All right.
It's like, what would you show?
Take 6. Action. Hope you don't mind the microphone. It's all for security purposes. Now,
I think this one's
Mr.
clean.
Clawmaster,
I think this is what the take I got.
tell me, why do you want to join Vshojo? Fellas, can you give us a minute?
Yeah, I believe this is the take I took.
I'm gonna cut to the bullshit. Tell me really, why do you want to join Vshojo?
Yeah. I believe this is the take I took. Yeah, I think so. Okay, this is probably the cleanest one I did.
Looks like you're ready.
It always seems like the last one too.
Time to get to work.
Yeah, it seems to go as the last one that I feel like is the best, as I would cut it and use. And I think this is the bodyguard. No, this is still me.
Hello. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, this is when I was trying to use the different microphone setup because I have a lapel microphone and then I have a boom mic. I was trying to see which was better, and obviously the lapel microphone worked way better than this because you kind of can't really hear me. And on top of that, you had like fans going on in the background, and it's just like, you know what, the lapel one was much better. And if I try to use the boom, I got to up the gain on the boom mic, which means that you could hear me, but then you get to hear the background noise, and I didn't want that. So I think I didn't like that. Is this the okay? It's still doing the thing. Yeah, it's still the boom mic test. I think what I would have done next time if I wanted to try the boom mic approach is I think I have it. I get an arm and a long enough extension cord for the boom mic to extend to, so I can place it above me, kind of how you see in many of the films out there or shows. So that the boom mic will capture my voice, but because of the background noise, that might have been an issue regardless. So and these are like short, like minute, 12 second videos. So it took a good amount of tests to make sure I get the right take. Okay, am I still doing the thing, or yeah, I'm still doing the thing. Yeah, this is me just kind of ad-libbing now.
Why do you think we should join Vshojo?
Yeah, and a lot of these things you got to consider, like, you got to make sure that the lighting is great. Oh, I forgot to mention, like, when it comes to the lighting, as you can see, while I look very well lit, I have these two long monopods with two LED lights I use for streaming when it comes to YouTube, because like, the more light I have on my camera, the better it is for it to detect. And I use that as my lighting for both sides, which works great. I do have another like more expensive version of this, but like I don't want to bust it out for this. So yeah, no, no, these lights are actually, pretty well done. pretty good. Okay, and then going to 17. So yeah, this is the start of like the bodyguard ideas. So obviously just me just standing there and then moving out, but then I had a second idea I wanted to throw out there. Like the second bodyguard would actually have like something as he's leaving. So that's the first one, I believe. And then I think these several other takes are just me ad-libbing like the other ideas. Yeah. And this is gonna be like one without and one with the fruit necklace or keychain. Yeah, so the whole shtick with the second bodyguard is as he was leaving, that he would say like, hey, I know a place, I want to go eat. That's like Chipotle. So that was kind of the whole ordeal when it comes to that. So yeah, I was trying to make a skit out of that, but like ultimately I think I was having issues with that, so it didn't work out. And I think what I like about it is like, I like the fact that it's ad-lib, and I'm making sure my head is not being shown. I think what's happening here. I think, oh yeah, this is just like cropped out horribly. I think what I was trying to do was trying to get a closer look but it just didn't work out. So I was just like, oh wait, never mind, I messed up here. Yeah, the joys of like making sure things look correct and making sure that everything is where I need to be. And I think is this last one, maybe. Let me see. I'll find it here in a second. Okay. This take I did not take either because it wasn't cropped properly as well. I think I did the whole thing here.
Thank you for joining me, Mr. Clawmaster. Tell me, why do you want to join Vshojo?
Yeah, I think I did the whole skit here, but then realized afterwards like the cropping. I could have cropped it, but it might have been a little bit too close when it comes to cropping it full screen. And the head being possibly cut off at the top. I could have done several ideas here. I could have like had this same aspect, but then like maybe have some like copying the green screen behind it and just like adding it on both sides through After Effects through masking, or Premiere Pro for that matter. So I could have definitely kept the shot, but I think I ultimately didn't want to or didn't go with it. I think I just wanted something more like simple and clean and fast. So also this part was showing, so I wanted to have the clean table. So okay, there we go. Yeah, that was all of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to my thoughts and everything when it came to this. Hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. I'm just gonna have this in the background here for a second and have it loop. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoy, these first episode of behind the scenes of Clawmaster. I'll have more of these in the future. I already have another one in the works. For the skit I did with Matara, well, okay, quote unquote with Matara. I will make another one of these, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. And I love making kind of behind the scenes things, and yeah, I'm definitely can't wait to make more of these. Always love behind the scenes ideas and things I like to see from like Marvel, other movies when it comes to like how they make it. And this is kind of my like foray into my own videos. So with that being said, thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Behind the Scenes with Clawmaster.